Saturday. Welcome, fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest Bitcoin technical analysis, quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Kaiser. Central banks and nation states are failing. Bitcoin killed them. Nailed it. We'll also be discussing rapper 50 Cent claims his ex account was hacked to promote celebrity meme coin. We'll also be discussing Winklevoss twins refunded for exceeding the Bitcoin donation limit to President Trump. That's right. They collectively donated $2 million and they had to return that donation, interestingly enough. We'll also be discussing asset managers update proposals for the Ethereum ETFs, eyeing a July launch. I'll be breaking down the likelihood launch date, as well as breaking news. Michael Dell's Bitcoin post sparks massive Bitcoin purchase speculations. As you know, Dell is sitting on over $5 billion in cash. Will they likely become the next MicroStrategy? We'll be discussing that. We'll also be discussing Bitcoin can skyrocket nearly 300% from today's price, according to Skybridge Capital's CEO, Anthony Scaramucci. I'll be breaking down his timeline. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show. Welcome, crypto fam. Make some noise. Happy Stacking Saturday. We're live and in the flesh, streaming on X, YouTube, and Rumble. Welcome, everyone. This is a live and interactive show. Let me know if the stream is loud and clear and smooth. It's always greatly appreciated. And I'll read everyone's comments here in a bit. Take it away, theme music.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating it. I waited all day. Maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome, Crypto La Familia. Happy Stacking Saturday. Another fabulous day here. A little weekend pump action. Hopefully we experience. We're about to flip green right now. We're on the cusp. We're trading above $64,200. Good to see you, Chandy. How you been? Shout out to that callous Asian stress-free VIP, Greg, Miranda, Crypto Voodoo. Special shout out to all the moderators, and also a very special shout out to all the members of the channel. We greatly appreciate all the support. We are streaming on 3 platforms right now, live and in the flesh, including X, Rumble, and YouTube. Make some noise. First time in Saudi. Are you in Saudi Arabia right now? Anyone watching the UFC? I know UFC card same time as the live show. I guess it's because it's probably in the Middle East there, different time zone. Usually the fights are always on in the evening, which I'm used to. Shout out Don George. Good to see you, brother. Shout out Greg. Who else do we have here? This is a live and interactive show, so please do let me know where you're tuned in from. I got something very special I'm going to be premiering for you. We're going to be doing a live watch to a brand new music video just completed about 10 minutes ago. You already know. And it's the video to go with the epic song we shared the audio yesterday. Taylor Harless, welcome, family. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Who else we have here? Let me know where you're tuned in from. We greatly appreciate it. Also, shout out Darth Melda, JC. Always a pleasure. Diana Jones, he wrote, "Hey, Huddle Gang. Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here." Yes, that's our theme music. It sticks in your head, don't it? You can blame Chandy. Just sold my Mustang and had a damn shopping spree. Congratulations, Rylan. That's what's up. Stacking them biddies. I love to hear that. Shout out Lion. Hi from Vilnius. Is that Lithuania? Right on. Lithuania in the building. What up, Taylor? It's good to see you, family. Shout out Comey. My own opinion is like crypto bull run has been canceled. I mean, that you're definitely, you know what I mean? Entitled to your own opinion, but I don't even think the bull run has even began personally, so is what it is. I guess the only thing that will tell is time, but I'm actually curious, Comey, why would you think that the bull run is canceled? What's the logic in that? Let me know. I'm all ears. In the air. Oh, you're in the air right now on the airplane streaming crypto news alerts. Woo, woo. That's what's up. Mr. 100. So is Mr. 100 Michael Dell? I heard some rumors about that as well. Could Michael Dell have been purchasing biddies this entire time on the low? Good question. Shout out Erico. Happy Sastacking Saturday. Let's get it. What it do, JV? Checking in from Strong Island. Strong Island, the birthplace of JV. Respect. MPC. Shout out to the New York fam. 2020 HODL life. HODL be thy name. And also there is a live poll. I want to know when you first bought your biddies. Did it all begin prior to 2013, 2014, 2017, 2018 to 2021, or 2022 to 2024? Let me know. Bull market canceled for cabbage hands. Exactly. The Dave Portnoy's and all the lettuce hands, cabbage hands, it has been canceled. This is true. Aloha, fam. Smash them likes. Boston in the house, the city of the champions. Amen. Welcome, Crypto Colon and all the Boston fam. Massachusetts, where you at? Let's go. You already know. Good to see you, Laser Cat. Erico, Jerry Reynolds, tuning in from Bangkok, Thailand. The market resumes for the social media resilient fam. First bought Bitcoin in 2015. Congratulations, Greg. That's a massive W, wouldn't you say? Hell of a time to stack them biddies. 100%. And if y'all can repost the stream, it's greatly appreciated. Respect. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to kick it off. We're going to be premiering a brand new music video here in a moment. But first, I want to kick it off just with a little official introduction here. If you're new to the YouTube channel, very important to smash those thumbs up and subscribe to the #1 Daily Bitcoin Pod. Also hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications. As always, greatly appreciated. Today is pod number 1678. I'm your host, JV, and it's June 22nd, 2024. Happy Stacking Saturday. Let's go. Now, yesterday was a very significant event, and I want to actually discuss that here with you before I play this video, which I'm going to be premiering for you. Now, we had a strawberry full moon. How many of you got to experience it under that starlight or moonlight last night? Do let me know. This typically occurs in June. It's named by the Algonquin tribes of North America because it coincided with the time of the harvesting of wild strawberries. And here's some significant aspects on why it's related to Bitcoin and our Bitcoin or destiny. Significance of the strawberry full moon, the harvest and abundance. The strawberry full moon symbolizes a time of abundance and fruition. Just as strawberries are harvested, this moon represents reaping the rewards of your efforts. Full moons are often seen as a time of culmination where efforts and projects reach their peak, and it's a period of reflection on what has been accomplished. Following the full moon, a new lunar cycle begins, symbolizing new beginnings and fresh opportunities. And why this is so relevant to Bitcoin? Well, it comes to reaping rewards. The concept of harvesting ties into the idea of reaping the benefits of long-term investments into the biddies. As you have believed in stacking sats for the long-term investment, the strawberry full moon can symbolize a period where the value of your patience and investment begins to show fruition. And also, just as the full moon signifies a peak, it can be likened to the growth and recognition of Bitcoin as a significant apex predator, in which it is. It reflects the maturity and increasing acceptance of Bitcoin in the global financial landscape. And yeah, the full moon is often associated with the idea of alignment and perfect timing in astrology, suggesting that things are coming together as they should, aligning with one's destiny. And for the Bitcoin enthusiast, this can mean being part of the transformative period in financial history, in which is where we're at. Full moons are times for reflection and tapping into intuition. But anyways, without further ado, let's actually dive right in and play the jam, because I'm actually going to be reacting to it live. I have not watched it. Shandy has been working hard to put together this video with all AI generated images. She sent it to me like 15 minutes ago. So literally right before I hit the live button, we got it. So show Chandy some love. And I'm looking forward to seeing your feedback here in the chat. Let's play the jammy jam. Without further ado, one moment. We're going to cue it up. Let's go. Enjoy.
Strawberry destiny, under the moon by fire. Strawberry full moon, take me, light it up, fire up a fire under a full moon. It's a strawberry yum, fill me up, fill my cup. Kind of Bitcoin powered moon, fill me up and raise it up, pretty please. Strawberry yum, fly to the moon, come. I need you to come with me. Whoa, full moon, baby up. Star Aquarius, little curious, just a little curious. Libra, wanna pump Bitcoin under the full moon with me. Imagine dragons, 2024 year of the dragon. Thunder before the lightning. I'm thirsty, are you feeling thunder? Are you feeling hunger? I'm craving being under the thunder. Let's pump the biddy. Up, doing. Danger V, do you have anything to say? Rap with me, baby.
This is the chance for all my Bitcoin champs to do the moonlight Bitcoin dance. I hit them up like pop with the Bitcoin rants. My balls is hot, sit in my big boy pants. I trust the biddy like Biggie when he trusted Diddy. I trust the biddy like Eminem, how he trusted Fitty. The citadel isn't just a city. This is Bitcoin Camelot, just as pretty. Cinderella, Chandela, Cinderella, take a babe.
The moon comes up when the sun goes down. I wanna go down and get down while the lunar pool gets my up, biddies up. Full moon up, I feel my energy going up. I feel the Bitcoin soaring up. I wanna fill my cup, I don't wanna overflow. I just want security, you know. And my house in Wonderland, a wolf or Peter Pan, you'll never know. On a fool, I'm every feeling, all of me that I am. A fucking Peter Pan, Alice and I'm in Wonderland. I'm in a Bitcoin land, full strawberry fire. Strawberry tooth fairy, baby loving honeyland. Under the full moon, I'm gonna manifest the pump with my man JV. Come and please me.
Moving the bits, come on, let's dance. Shake it down to bring it up. Move with the hips, give me sexy dips. Hitting bong rips as soon as it dips. BTSC to the lunar eclipse. Stacking BTC till I'm losing my grip. Stacking BTC while I'm feeding the nip. Stacking BTC because fiat is shit. Stacking BTC is what you need to get rich. Stacking BTC, you beat a shit as a bitch. Cinderella hit, spin it. Sexy little Bitcoin mama, take it.
It's hard thinking out of the box. Eyes draining, going through fiat detox. I'm thirsty, that's true, but I'm worthy. And so are you. Doing. I want a freaking strawberry kind of doing full moon pump. Kind of moon that makes belly full. A strawberry full moon. Now with an actual baby talking to you, baby. Just satisfactory, satisfy my dreams. A night flying high. Strawberry wine, la strawberry fire on the moon with my Bitcoin lust. The strawberry full moon, kind of night JV. It's back to you, take it, baby. JV, can you hit it? Pretty please, excite me.
Sure thing, Cinderella, I got you under the full moon. I'm feeling like Voltron, I'm so on. Transformed to a great ape like Gohan. I'm so bummed, yet I remain so calm. A Bitcoin Super Saiyan, so strong. This is Gohan versus Vegeta. Bitcoin is so on, like chasing the cheetah, chasing the zebra, like Derek Jeter, chasing the sea, racing the beach, and the apex predator, the matrix defeater. Bitcoin embracing the real, let's see ya. The moonlight is lit, it's time to free up. Mind from the slave line, the time is here. Cinderella, take us out. Thought you never asked, ooh la, I got you, JV. The full moon is coming, don't let it undo you. Unless you wanted to, I know I wanted to. Giddy up, strawberry moon up, respect it, freedom. I command it, I demand it, giddy up. Drop up, ooh, I need you. Jamie doesn't believe in the moon. I thrive on it, got it right on 116th Cherokee. I don't want a Lamborghini, I'm a moon girl. Not a fancy girl, I'm a lunar girl. I'm a big flying high, ready to soar. Cheap girl, we don't have to agree on everything. Loyal to humanity and our destinies. Big Bitcoin destinies, always manifesting. Strawberry moon, wow, gotta get ready now. So Roger, full moon, biddy up, out. Roger out, up the moon up, yeah. Cheap
Roger out. Let me know the feedback. I've been watching the comments, you guys. We appreciate all the support. That was produced by Chandy, co-written by yours truly. I'm loving the vibe. Let me know. And shout out to Melda, because I believe it was your idea a few days ago. You said, JV, you should do a collabo with Chandy. And that's precisely what we did. We wrote some lyrics, put together the track. Let us know your feedback. She just finished that video, again, about 20 minutes ago, so it's brand spanking new. You just saw it here. First and foremost, if you enjoyed the Jammy Jam, repost the stream. We haven't even began with the news yet, so I just wanted to share that. Let me know your vibes to it. Just tuned in. Why the frick is this? What? Welcome, Jay. Shout out Erico, new music and images. Loving it. All unique, 100%. Thank you for letting Chandy's song play through. Great vibe for the show start. Amen to that, Steve. Hello from Brazil. Shout out Murillo. Good to see you, brother. Crypto soft porn. Pretty much, Greg. Pretty much. Pretty silly, but love the creative spirit. Cheers, Moonstone. And everyone just joining us. Happy 420, fam. It is 420 right now. Let's go. I got the sage lit early today in the show, so you already know we're going to be, we're back in the green as well. Let's celebrate to that. The strawberry full moon is already pumping the biddies. You got to love it. So yeah, let's see if we recapture 65 Gs before the end of the stream. If you guys can repost this for anyone just tuning in, it's always greatly appreciated. Shout out Zero. It's been a minute, family. How you been? Just gifted a membership to Crypto Cologne or Colin. Appreciate all the new members of the show, and thank you, Zero, for the gift. And yeah, for any of you watching on X, if you head on over to the YouTube, you could participate in the chat, and you can get hooked up and blessed with gifts as well, because typically every show, incredible members like Zero, they love to gift membership, so we appreciate that. Shout out Jay Beezy. What it do? They not like us. Just made it to the stream, cleaning the house, almost missed it. Well, I'm glad you're here, JC. Appreciate you, sis. Laser Cat, the Biddy Priest and the Bee. I dig it. It was Bitcoin sexy, says Guido. Oh, yeah, we bringing sexy back. You already know. Thanks, G-Ro. Shout out Diana Jones. Good to see you, Diana. What's popping? What do you guys got going on this weekend? Where's the Bitcoin price going to take us? Let us know. Yes. Woo, woo. Enjoying it. Good. But anyways, fam, let's just move right into today's content. Today is pod episode number 1678. I'm your host, JV, as I mentioned earlier, and I stream each and every day, 7 days a week. Welcome to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. Let's kick it off with our market watch, as we do each and every day. You should be able to see that here on your screen in a second. Market watch. Boom. Here we go. Yes. So you should be able to see on Coin 360, we're sitting above 64,400. Ether is correcting while BNB, Solana, Cardano, and Tron are pumping and in the green. Checking out coinmarketcap.com. We're sitting at a 2.34 trillion market cap, and the Bitcoin market cap is sitting at $1.26 trillion. And checking out the top 100 crypto gainers for the past 24 hours. Satoshi Vision leading the pack, 6%. Monero, 4%. And Layer 0, 3%. Below that, Cospa, Jasmy, BTT, and Pendle. Which particular alts, fam, are y'all most bullish on for this particular bull? Holla. And checking out the crypto bubbles, so we get a visual perspective on the daily. I'd say about 50% of the market in the green, the other 50% in the red. And zooming out on the monthly for a broader perspective, unfortunately, roughly 90% of the market in the blood red, so you already know. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index, today we're back in neutral, all the way down to a 53. Wow. Yesterday, 63 greed, last week 74, and last month, a 76 in extreme greed. We like to look at this metric. The higher this number goes, the more likely of a correction, and vice versa. When we drop, the more likely of another pump. So there you have it. Where do you feel this Bitcoin price action is likely to take us this month of June, considering there's only another, week left in the month? Let me know. And there is a live poll. I want to know when you first got introduced to biddies, meaning when you first made your first Bitcoin purchase. Please do participate in the poll. At the end of the show, we'll end it, and I'll let you know what the results are. They not like us. Amen to that, Mark Anthony. Welcome to the stream. Big energy. Let's go. Bitcoin to 250 Gs by 2030 easy. Oh, hell yeah. We talking 250 Gs by next year. Stick around. Devon, I live in the river also. 4 houses away and love it. Take me to the river. River, eh? Hey, Dell is coming for your biddies. Yes, that's one of our stories here today. We're going to be discussing the latest with Michael Dell, coming for them biddies. Love the show. 70 incoming. Appreciate it, Golden Giant. Where's my yellow star? Yeah, why do they take your star away? I don't understand YouTube either, JC. You definitely deserve the yellow star, and sometimes they give you the blue. Oh, actually, maybe they did that to match my shirt today. It's the only logical thing I can think of. We'll give YouTube the benefit of the doubt just because it matches my shirt today. JV and Shandy do amazing collabos. Thank you, Darth Melda, and thanks for sparking the idea of the collabo. I have a feeling we're going to have many more collaborations in the future because we're making bomb music for the Bitcoin community. I mean, everyone showed Chandy some love on our YouTube channel. If you want to drop your link, Chandy, that way everyone can go subscribe to your channel. We appreciate that. Anyone reading is not a bot and is a living legend. Amen to that. Everyone in this live chat is a living legend. If you're stacking biddies in today's day and age, you get it, right? You recognize the way to combat the evil, corrupt matrix. Bitcoin is the matrix defeater, the apex predator. You already know. 225 on X, not too shabby. Shout out Guido. Good to see you, broski. But anyways, without further ado, we got to get to some technical analysis. Let's check out some of the charts of what's popping in the market right now. Headline reads, Bitcoin dips below the short-term hodler realized price, sparking $60,000 fears. Oh no, end of the world. And I'm being sarcastic because I remember back in February of this year, I was so grateful that we smashed 50,000 and we're still above 60,000. So, I mean, for Christ's sake. But anyways, quoting Crypto Quant, falling under this threshold suggests a potential 8 to 12% correction towards 60 Gs, a level not broken since May 3rd when Bitcoin was trading at 59,000. And on June 22nd, Bitcoin's recent decline saw it drop 2% to 63.4, falling below the short-term hodler realized price at the time, which was 64.2. And according to the look into Bitcoin data, as you can see the chart on your screen, short-term hodler realized price is an important indicator for traders as it is the aggregate cost basis of the more speculative Bitcoin hodlers wallet storing Bitcoin for 155 days or less. Now, it can act as solid support, as it has for much of the bull market since early 2023. The Bitcoin price tested the short-term hodler price action multiple times in the recent weeks. However, breaching this level raises concerns amongst traders that a further decline in Bitcoin's price is possible. So my question for y'all in the live chat, do you think we already bottomed out at around that 63 level, or do you think we'll continue to correct? I want to know your thoughts. Quoting Crypto Caesar, Bitcoin short-term hodler realized price generally acts as support in upward trending markets. Let's see if it holds. And Philip Swift, shout out Philip Swift from Looking to Bitcoin. I've actually had him on the show here. He's a great analyst as well. But anyways, Bitcoin has been hovering around 65,000 for a while, making traders speculate where it's heading next, especially after two big events thus far this year. We had the launch of the Bitcoin ETFs in January. I think that was on the 11th, the official launch. So it's been 5 months. And we also just recently had the halving on April 19th. Happy 420, family. But yeah, it was reported Bitcoin's been in its longest period of consolidation for 92 days. And analysts believe the extended steadiness could be setting the asset up for a massive upside rally. In fact, CEO of Crypto Quant believes the Bitcoin network fundamentals could support a market cap 3 times the current size compared to the last cyclical top. And I believe we peaked out around that 3 trillion mark. So 3 times the size would take us to roughly a $9 trillion market cap. Let's go. Now, he also referred to a chart comparing the Bitcoin price and the associated hash rate to the market cap ratio, highlighting the crypto's ongoing volatility and the resilience of the Bitcoin network. If this ratio continues, he declared we can potentially sustain a price of $265,000 per biddy. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the Crypto Quant CEO. And quoting the high priest of Bitcoin, Max Kaiser, central banks and nation states are failing. Bitcoin killed them. Amen. We see a fight for crumbs in Eurasia and Middle East. Violent scum killing each other for more worthless paper money in the name of the state, or some Antarctic religious BS. We see mass looting everywhere else by fentanyl zombies and hedge founders in the United States. I'm not sure what this flag is right here, but anyways, only Bitcoiners survive. Only El Salvador thrives. Tell them, Max. And now let's check out some of the live charts really quick. We're going to look over on TradingView. Give me a second to pull this up. So yeah, here we're looking at, let's see what chart this is. This is the 15-minute chart, live and in the flesh via TradingView, which is showing you the Coinbase exchange price action. Kind of flat, but we do have a target, a double bottom target of 65,355. We're going to zoom out some. I'm actually going to start with the 1 week. Let's do the 1 week. We got that right here. We'll look at the 1 week and then we'll zoom in some. This is the 1 week chart. Looking bullish to me. Nice little moving averages are those, the purple and the blue lines that you can see. In fact, the blue one is the long moving average. The orange line where it's pretty much on the candles, that's the short moving average. And then the purple is the mid, just FYI. And the indicators you're looking at below that are the RSI, Relative Strength Index. And then we have the MACD, you know what I mean? And let's zoom in a little. Let's go to the 1 day. Here's the 1 day chart. Again, live and in the flesh. We do have a target in the red you can see on your screen, sitting at 72.9. And we have a target south sitting at 61.1. And then the blue target all the way down to 53.6. And let's check out a couple more of the charts. That's the 1 day. Let's look at the 4 hour. That's one of my faves right here. We got some action going on as well. We do have a target sitting at 70,500. And we do have target below that sitting at 60,500. And we're going to zoom in one more. We're going to do the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour chart. We do have a big fat target sitting at 70,000, basically 71,000. And we also have a target, a bullish pennant sitting at 65.5-ish. And then we have a target to the south sitting at 61.8. So there you have it. Crypto fam, let me know if you're currently bullish on the King Crypto and where do you feel the price action will likely take us next. I'm going to read some of these comments here. And welcome everyone just joining the stream. We're live on 3 platforms right now. Let's get it. It was also the Congus Bitcoin winter. You mean longest, lasting 8 months. I know because I bought at the start of the winter, says Diana. Gus says 20 to 70,000 bullish rebound, parabolic 100,000 plus incoming. Trading sideways until the next week. Looks like a bullish flag forming, says Jennifer. Are we still seeing a decrease in the volume? The volume determines the price. Ask Jeremy there. You sure why your way around TradingView for a guy that says he's not a trader? Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely not a trader. I hope all your price predictions are true. FYI, those aren't my price predictions you click on. It's always a influencer of significance. For example, Anthony Scaramucci, CEO and founder of Skybridge Capital. So don't blame me if we don't hit the price target. And how dare you call me a scammer, Chris Toby. I'm going to shoot that back in your face and call you a troll and a scammer just for accusing me of being a scammer and for you trolling during my live show. You have been warned. Almost sure that 2025 all-time high market cap will be two times NVIDIA. And what is NVIDIA right now? Is it like 3 trillion-ish as well? Greetings from Minnesota, friends. JV still DCAing my $15 a day. There you go. Better to buy weekly or monthly versus daily. There's no right or wrong. You just stack the biddies and you thank God. That's it. Yes, I am not complaining. Even a little Bitcoin is better than none, and we are all still early. I think we can hit $250,000 by the end of 2025. I'm with you 100%. In fact, I'd say that's leaning towards my bearish target of what's possible. So 100% doable. I mean, reality, it's doable this year. Will it likely happen this year? There's no telling. What do you guys think? But one thing is for certain, Bitcoin has no top because fiat has no bottom. So we shall soon see. It's lit just like the Sage. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. And everyone just joining the stream. When we see the God candle, are you going dark? No, I'm not going dark. I'm going to be celebrating and ushering in the God candle with you. I'm not in this for the wealth to disappear and, just be by myself. I actually enjoy what I do. I don't do this because this is for the money. You know what I mean? Like hypothetically speaking, I don't have to work. I, kind of could have retired back in 2014. I do this because it's my passion and it's my duty, and I love people and I want to show them a better way. And this is ultimately what it's all about. We're orange pilling the masses. We're showing them an antidote to the central bank digital slavery system we call the Matrix. So this is your way out, brother. Bitcoin typically trades sideways post-halving, 8 to 12 weeks. Post-halving historically starts the parabolic run. So we should see some fireworks in the next months. Get those biddies up, big dog. Is Mr. Dell Mr. 100? That's a fantastic question. We're going to be discussing that, actually. I'm glad you asked. What do you guys think? I mean, there's some controversy there. Some are saying Mr. 100 is a nation state, such as or city, such as Abu Dhabi, or nation state, such as Qatar. You know, we've heard these thoughts from, or theories from Max. He says insiders tell him it's Abu Dhabi. Some people are saying it's it could be Dell. We don't really know, but eventually, I guess they'll come out of the woodwork and they'll announce it, but not yet. I bought my first meme coin yesterday. Oh, no way. That meme is going crazy, JVZ. I can't believe they already made a meme coin about it. Go figure. Preach, JV. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate your support. Bitcoin typically trades sideways post-halving for 8 to 12 weeks. Post-halving historically starts the parabolic runs. So we should see some fireworks in the next month. Fireworks, send them.
Pump, 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 pump it up. Pump, 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 pump it up.
So let's pump it up then, shall we? You like Anthony? Cool, cool, cool. Shout out Scaramucci. He's reposted a lot of my content, so shout out to the Skybridge Capital CEO. He's hilarious. When we go after a troll together, he was iced and shorted. I love it. Shout out to the mods. I assume potentially Mr. 100 exists currently. Right on. But do you think it's an individual? Do you think it's a company? Do you think it's a nation state? What are your thoughts? What are you leaning towards? We are not hitting 250 this cycle, each having against the last parabolic. We'll soon see. I mean, you're entitled to your predictions. That's what makes predictions so fascinating. We don't know. You know what I mean? So you're not lying. Let's soon see. I'm more bullish than you is the only difference. Do you think Bitcoin is manipulated by the ETFs? Yes. BlackRock is an evil company, and they probably have bad intentions, but nonetheless, they're stacking biddies. They could be manipulating the markets with the U.S. government doing what they do best. You know, the so-called regulators, the mooch. And who doesn't appreciate Moot's rants against Trump? He's so consistent with them. We won't see any movement this weekend until 4 p.m. on Sunday. I could wait till tomorrow, but come on. You never know. What if Mr. 100 goes crazy and just says, hey, I'm buying $1 billion in biddies? Or what if Dell comes out and makes an announcement? You know what? We have a plan to acquire. They probably won't announce it in advance, but if they have already been stacking the sats and they make the announcement because they already got a bag, different story. That's right, Devon. Regulators. Mono. But anyways, we got a lot of news to share with you today. A lot of good stuff. So let's move into our next story of the day. This is actually just interesting. Rapper 50 Cent claims X account was hacked to promote celebrity meme coin. That's right. Renowned rapper Curtis Jackson. Now, shout out 50 Cent, because he's also bullish on Bitcoin. A long time ago, he sold one of his albums specifically for Bitcoin. So he's known to be a big Bitcoin holder. However, probably smart. He claims he don't have the Bitcoin. Maybe he lost it in a boating accident, but we all know once you have it, you already know the rest of the story. But anyways, so yeah, was it a rug pull? Fraudulent developers created a new token called G-Unit and used 50's large following of roughly 13 million followers to attract more investors to pump the price before draining the value. The token's price then crashed to virtually nothing. Womp womp. Curtis Jackson posted to his 32 million Instagram followers, claiming his X account and website had been hacked and that a significant amount of the victim's funds had been drained from the project. Quoting him here, the Twitter worked quickly to lock my account back down. Whoever did this made $300 million in 30 minutes. Good Lord. People just looking to ape into anything. 300 million? I hope he's exaggerating. That's an insane number, but it just goes to show you the power of influencer marketing and meme coins, bro. People are just looking to throw their money away. He posted 3 images showing posts from others in the crypto community discussing the G-Unit meme coin. The charts show a sharp price spike followed by a sharp decline, typical rug pull. And when reviewing the data of G-Unit's meme coin on Dex Screener, it showed multiple wallet addresses sold significant amounts of the token. 4 accounts sold more than 100,000 of the meme coin following its promotion to the rapper's account. 50 Cent claimed that users have been defrauded over 300 million as a result. Mr. Gary Gensler, why don't you go after some of these bad guys, yo? A figure that grossly overstates the value that anonymous traders made from selling the G-Unit tokens. And at this time, they had trading volume of $19.4 million. The news comes after a string of celebrities have been associated with crypto launches in recent times. I mean, I can't go on X without another major influencer launching a meme coin. For me, it's getting old, but nonetheless, like I said, people just want to give their money away, it seems, and they'll buy anything. So go figure. We also had Jenner Coin, which we all thought was like a deep AI fake when it was first launched on Jenner's, X account. Or Bruce, I don't know what you refer to it as, but nonetheless, then he's like, no, this is real. I really launched a meme coin. So you can't make this ish up. I mean, it's just easy money at the end of the day. So, but what if 50 was in on it, pretending his account was hacked to make a quick buck? Because that's another theory I saw floating around the internet, especially on X. In fact, what's his name? Dylan Dennis even showed some private conversation allegedly between him and 50, asking him to pretend your account was hacked and make a quick few $1 million. However, I don't know if that's legit. I don't look at 50 Cent as a scammer because he's so successful and, doing what he does. He's been successful for decades. So I'm skeptical, and I don't believe anything Dylan Dennis says anyways. But nonetheless, a lot of theories floating around. Let me know if you've seen this and what your thoughts are, family. Pelosi is the best insider trader ever, so it almost makes sense. There you go, Steve. She is one of the greats. When a public company buys the biddies, they have to notify, not private companies. Oh, that's right. That's right. And typically, every quarter, they have to make the announcement. That's exactly what MicroStrategy does as well. Regulators! We regulate any stealing of this property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street. You got to be handy with the steal, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep. Regulators! Man, now I can't help myself.
Regulators.
You know what I mean? Where are my regulators at? I put $50 on it when I went in. What was that? On that G-Unit coin, Jenner coin, what are we referring to, K-Jam?
Regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. But you can't be any geek off the street.
Yeah, 50 is very smart. I respect 50. He is smart. He supports Trump. I did see that. He's like, my people are voting for Trump. They can relate. He's a convicted felon. Used it against them.
Gotta be handy with the steal, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Earn your keep. That's 100. Holla.
Regulators!
Mona. So there you go. Bitcoin J. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were referring to one of those meme coins, bro. Nice. So you keep stacking the sats. I'd love to hear that. Aloha. Shout out, Steve. What's a poppin', brother?
Pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up.
Let's pump this mofo up. Please pump the likes, help pump the stream, repost this, spread the word, and let people know we live. And don't forget to interact in the live chat. Drop some comments. Questions are always good. We'll be doing a live Q&A in a little bit. And also there's a live poll right now on the tube. Let me know when you first bought your first Bitcoin, what year it was. I appreciate that. And anyways, without further ado, let's move into our next story of the day. Speaking of Trump, this headline reads, Winklevoss twins refunded exceeding the Bitcoin donation limit. I never knew there was literally a Bitcoin donation limit. Can't make this ish up. Check it. The billionaire Winklevoss twins, founders of the crypto exchange Gemini, were refunded after their Bitcoin donations to Trump's presidential campaign exceeded the maximum amount allowed under federal law. Whoa, so there's a federal law that determines how much Bitcoin you can donate. Interesting. According to the Bloomberg report, the portion above the legal limit was refunded to the donors, citing a campaign official who spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss the matter. So the twins each announced donations totaling $2 million in Bitcoin, which means $1 million each, right? And they just announced that on Thursday, and which would exceed the maximum $844,600 that the Trump committee can legally accept per person. So what is that? Maybe 156,000-ish too much. So I guess they're still going to take the 2 million and just refund the 300,000. So it is uncertain whether the Trump 47 committee. Now, you know, anything that is symbolic of 11 is a divine omen. 4 and 7, and just saying, is 11, but I digress. Which accepted the Bitcoin donation and typically focuses on the larger contributors, returned the amount of the Bitcoin or converted it into the equivalent value in cash trash. And according to the report, the donated money is split amongst former presidential campaign, the Leadership Political Action Committee that pays the high legal bills, the Republican National Committee, and the 42 GOP state party committees. Trump's acceptance of the Bitcoin donation moves towards the burgeoning relationship between his campaign and the crypto industry, a key player in the 2024 election, the key player, I would say. Investors and allies rally behind candidates who promise a lighter regulatory hand. You know, it's interesting. I just saw as well, RFK Jr. just pulled the Trump move and announced the same thing Trump announced and said if he is elected president, he will also pardon Ross Ulbricht. I found that interesting. Now, the Winklevoss brothers reportedly attended a June fundraiser for Trump, costing up to $300,000 per person. They also have donated roughly $5 million to the Fair Shake Political Action Committee. They're sick and tired of Biden, can you tell? Which has been responsible for attack ads against lawmakers and backing certain Democratic and Republican candidates for office. Many of the users of the crypto exchange Gemini, founded by the twins, spent months trying to get back their funds they invested in Gemini Earn, a program to earn yield on crypto assets run jointly with now bankrupt Genesis. However, users can now get their earned assets back. Last week, the New York Attorney General, everyone's least favorite AG, I would say, Letitia James, said she recovered $50 million from Gemini for users who were defrauded. Gemini agreed back in February to return at least $1.1 billion to customers through the Genesis bankruptcy as part of a settlement with the New York Department of Financial Services. The Securities and Exchange Commission sued Gemini, go figure, Mr. Noclerguer, over Gemini Earn. In fact, they actually went over or after all of the companies that offer yielding to earn a way to earn yield on your crypto, and Gemini Earn being one of the larger ones in which they went after. And I think why the SEC and the United States government did that is they're trying to protect their banks, their failing banks, that is, and their central banking cartels. Because hear me out, if you can stake Bitcoin hypothetically with Gemini Earn and earn 10% interest, hypothetically, would you keep any dollars in the bank earning 0 interest and losing 20% per year due to inflation? Probably not. So there'd probably be a mass exodus of people using these central banking cartels. And so I think it's their way of protecting their old school monopoly, these oligarchs. And, it's also an attack on Bitcoin. But I digress. Let me know your thoughts. Vivek orange pilled the orange man. Precisely, JBZ. Free Ross, Trump 2020 foe. Free Ross. Let's go. Also, let's pardon Julian Assange. Let's do that. Thought SBF wanted to donate $100 million. I know SBF can donate $100 million to the Biden folk and the Dems, but God forbid the Winklevoss twins collectively try to make a $2 million donation. That's not allowed. Give it back. Crazy, yo. No hair gare. Hashtag FGG. Amen. Chris, good evening, broski. Why did SWFTC pump so hard today? What does that stand for? All I see when I see WFTC, I recognize FTC. I don't know what the SF is. So let me know. Can you donate a lot more if you donate to PAC? I don't really know. I'm sure there's a way. There's always a way, right? I earn more hypothetically, you want to give 10 million to Trump? You have 10 kids? 1 million each. I'm just saying. There's ways around everything. Nipsey, you want to donate? Just asking for a friend. Look at the Nippinator. Chilling like a villain right now. I earn more in my budget wallet than I would ever earn in... Exactly. It's sad. The banks are despicable, if you're to ask me. There's nothing positive about a bank. There's no benefit to banking. It's kind of like we're forced to because That's how we live. SPF did all the donations dark. I'm not surprised, through straw donors. So there you go. Where there is a will, there is a way. Hence,
look, pump it up if your game and went long. When the dip hit, you just stay like King Kong.
let's go. But anyways, family, let's keep it moving. We still got a lot to share. So next story of the day, we're going to be discussing the likelihood of when this Ethereum spot ETF will finally launch. The headline reads, asset managers update proposals for the Ether ETFs, eyeing a July launch. That's right. Several asset managers submitted revised proposals for an Ethereum ETF to the US SEC June 21st, meaning yesterday. VanEck, BlackRock, Grayscale, and Invesco released an updated S1 registration statement following the close of the markets on Friday. Earlier in the day, Fidelity also filed a new S1 form with the regulator. VanEck's filing revealed a 0.2% management fee on its Ethereum fund, which is aligned with competitors such as Franklin Templeton with 0.19%. management fees. BlackRock has yet to announce how much its iShares Ethereum Trust will charge investors for management. And according to Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchunas, VanEck's fee adds a touch of pressure on BlackRock to stay under the 30 BPS at least. Previous amendments were submitted to the commission over the past weeks. The S1 approval is one of the last steps before the funds debut on Wall Street exchanges. Balchunas predicts the funds will launch in the very first week of July, right around the corner, bro, just before the U.S. Independence Day holiday. So it could be July 2nd. Again, that's just about a week and a half out, family. So we'll see. The SEC approved in May the rule change that allowed the major asset managers to list and trade 8 spot Ether ETFs, including VanEck, BlackRock, Fidelity, Grayscale, Franklin, ARK21, Invesco, and Bitwise. Fidelity's updated filing disclosed the seeding 4.7 milli at $38 per share by FMR Capital, one of its affiliates. Bitcoin updated its ETF proposal with the SEC June 19th, including a potential $100 million investment from Pantera Capital at the trading launch of the ETF. Additionally, HashDex is pursuing regulatory approval for a new ETF combining spot Bitcoin and Ether a few weeks ago. HashDex abandoned its plans to launch an ETF dedicated to Ethereum. So there you have it, crypto bros. Anyone actually excited for this Ethereum spot launch for the ETF potentially here by July 2nd? Let me know, family. I think it's going to be bullish for the overall crypto market, as it's going to help bring a lot more money into the market, opening that up. I pay the bank to hold my fiat monopoly, fiat for me, and change me ATM. Exactly. It's a joke. That's sick. It's a joke. And if you actually have any decent amount of money actually in the bank, guess what? You can't just go to the bank and request your money. They're going to say, oh, we don't keep that kind of money here at the bank. I dealt with this 10 years ago, right? I started making a lot of money. I was like, well, put my money in the bank. And then it's like, oh, I like to withdraw $10,000. I want to buy something. And they're like, withdraw $10,000? You can't just come in the bank. We don't keep that kind of money here at the bank. Scratching my head. What? You need to make an appointment. Seriously. Wow. Yes. And I could only imagine now, you know what I mean? It's now 2024. So the banks are very limited on what they even keep at the bank. And we all know it's a scam. It's a fractional reserve banking system, meaning for every dollar you deposit, they're going to lend 10 times that amount out. And you're not even going to keep cash reserves at hand. So what's the whole purpose? Why are we banking with you guys? You know what I mean? 4.7% before the income taxes. I love the energy here today. Amen. Depression, inflation is anything over 20%. We're now at 22.3%. But the Fed says they got inflation under control, JC. It's under 3%. They're doing a fantastic job. We all know it's smoke and mirrors, but 100%. We are officially in a depression. You nailed it. You nailed it. It's amazing how we went from near 0% chance of the ETH ETF approval to actually getting approval. 100%. HODL, more BTC. You nailed it, Ronan. M2 up 6-7% a year. Right on. Withdrawal of $2,000 in cash from your bank account. And it's almost like they give you an acquisition. They want to know everything. What do you plan on doing this money? Are you a terrorist? Are you donating to Trump? It's like they'll ask you all these freaking questions. It's like, just give me my money. Why? I didn't need to get asked all these questions when I'm depositing it, but when I'm going to withdraw the money, you're going to give me this crazy act, you know what I mean? All these questions, fractional reserves. In the UK, if you're more than 1,000, you need to notice the bank more than 1,000. Oh, I see. Deposit of 1,000 or more. If Bitcoin does not dip next week, we found the bottom, as with the ETH ETF will be the pump. Pump it up. I agree, JV. The banks are, buck the Fed, buck the banks. Buck them all. The bull market will be sexy. Yeah, man. I always best just before the end. It's always best just before the end. Yeah, exactly. We're going to have a parabolic advances that I discussed on yesterday's pod. If you missed it, be sure to check it out after today's stream. Now, when the CPI excludes coffee, mixed cooking oils, I know they use the most random shit so they can fudge the numbers and give you whatever data they want to share with you. They probably predetermine all the data and the numbers, and then they have to fudge everything and pick and choose so it fits in that box. That's my 2 Satoshis. Transfer fees are going up. Referring to like crypto transfer fees, Bitcoin, what are you referring to? I funnel my fiat from my bank account in 1,000 to 2,000 withdrawals per day, and to not raise an alarm. I see, because if you withdraw too much, it's probably going to be a red flag, 100%. That's the matrix we live in. We need all 202 watchers to hit the like. Thank you, Diana. Greatly appreciate it. All the likes we can get is greatly appreciated. Shout out to the X fam as well. We got over 200 people already on the tube, and we have it looks like 400 people on X. And shout out to the Rumble fam as well. We appreciate y'all. That's how I DCA'd into Bitcoin. Nice, that sick. Beg the bank and present. The banks don't even hand lollipops out to the kids no more. My daughter was so insulted. Back in the day, we used to go to the bank. Here's a blow pop. Oh, thank you. This is amazing. Papa, I want to go to the bank with you every time. Now we go to the friggin' bank. They don't give you nothing. Nada. Zilch. Zero. In fact, we trust banks with our money. When you go to the bank, the pen that we use to sign the deposit slip or whatever has a chain on it. I pointed that out to my daughter. I said, do you notice they don't even trust us with this 10-cent pen? And we're supposed to trust them with all of our money? She's like, no, I don't trust the banks. Smart girl. Don't even trust us with the 10-cent pen? Come on now, bro. That's how I DCA'd. That's what's up. Present. I tend to see that the fees go up at the weekend and down in the midweek.
More than 5 shots in your stack, then get it on. Yeah. Had the people on my back to get a song. Where's broke, have a talk, we smoked them like a bomb.
We smoked them just like that. You know what I mean? But anyways, we got a lot more to share, so let's dive right into the next story. This is a big one. Michael Dell. Is he a Bitcoiner? This is the controversy surfacing right now. The headline here reads, Michael Dell's Bitcoin post sparks massive Bitcoin purchase speculations. From my understanding, he's supposed to be the 14th wealthiest person on the planet. On paper, at least. So let's discuss it. Michael Dell, the founder and CEO of Dell Technologies. And how many of you have used a Dell computer before? My very first laptop was a Dell, so that's why I asked. Let me know. He generated excitement with a curious message suggesting that his company might explore Bitcoin as a possible investment. He just recently tweeted, scarcity creates value, a phrase often associated with Bitcoin due to the supply cap of 21 million tokens against rising demand. His tweet quickly drew the attention of Michael Saylor. Shout out Mikey Saylor, a prominent advocate for Bitcoin as a corporate treasury asset. This is where it all began. 2.2 million people saw it at the time. It's probably way higher now. But anyways, Michael Dell started scarcity creates value. Saylor responded, Bitcoin is digital scarcity. And then the Bitcoin Archive, shout out to the Bitcoin Archive, wrote, 2 Michaels buying Bitcoin is better than 1. Amen. Dell's subsequent repost to Saylor's reply, coupled with an image of Cookie Monster eating Bitcoin. I did see that one. Cookie Monster eating Bitcoin. That was an actual image that Michael Dell posted. He's trying to tell us something, family. Left the market abuzz with anticipation he may invest into Bitcoin in the future, or may has already. We really don't know. Dell's recent financial moves provide a strong backdrop for the potential investment into the biddies. For instance, Dell Technologies stock appreciated nearly 5-fold since its return to the public market in December of 2018. In the past 18 months alone, the company's Class C common stock surged from $40 to $145 per share, quadrupling Dell's net worth to around $120 billion. making him the 14th richest person on planet Earth. I mean, that's a pretty substantial net worth for a company. How much of that can go into the biddies? Sky's the limit, or should I say, there's no limit to the sky, family. So far in 2024, Dell cashed out $2.1 billion while retaining 58% of the company's ownership. In other words, he has excess capital available to deploy into the biddies, particularly against the backdrop of the rising U.S. debt, which may negatively impact the U.S. dollar's value in the future. No, it will. The more that money printer go brrr, the more it's going to devalue the currency. Now, Joe Consorti, an analyst at the Bitcoin Layer, a global macro research firm, argued that Bitcoin can benefit corporations like Dell, given their potential to garner excess cash due to the advent of cost-cutting artificial intelligence tech. Quoting him here, outsized returns on their reserves during this AI boom will provide a further buffer for capital allocation during a time when spending and scaling in computer manufacturing haven't been this rapid or hotly contested in decades. Dell is sitting on $5.83 billion in cash to make that happen. I mean, hypothetically speaking, family, just imagine he pulls the Mikey Saylor, he pulls the MicroStrategy, and it goes ahead and purchases $5 billion, right, of that net worth of Dell into Bitcoin, putting Bitcoin on the balance sheet. Holy moly. Do you know that type of excitement that would create? That would be amazing. So for corporates, holding even a small percentage of the balance sheet in Bitcoin, even 1%, could give them a significant edge over competitors. For example, let's break down the math. If Dell Technologies allocates just 1% of that $5.8 billion cash reserves into Bitcoin, amounting to $58 million, it could potentially see this investment grow $118 million in just 1 year, based on Bitcoin's historical annualized returns of approximately 103% over the past decade. Historical data suggests that corporations can greatly benefit from the Bitcoin investments. For example, Saylor's MicroStrategy boasts a staggering profit of approximately $6.33 billion from its strategic Bitcoin acquisitions in recent years. And at this time, we also have investors like Warren Buffett who refrain from buying Bitcoin. He's the one with the infamous quote, "Bitcoin is rat poison square." And hypothetically, Buffett would have boosted his company Berkshire returns from 214% to 240% over 5 years if he only allocated just 1% of his net portfolio into Bitcoin. You snooze, you lose, big dog. And quoting the analyst again here, Bitcoin is the single best asset to position yourself and for outsized risk-adjusted returns over any multi-year time frame. You're simply not working in the best interest of your shareholders if you ignore this without reason. So there you go, family. Very bullish news. Let me know your thoughts and how many of you are speculating that maybe Mr. 100 is Michael Dell. We don't really know at this point. Some are claiming it's a nation state. Some are saying it's just a mystery we don't know, maybe not even on our radar, but there's a lot of options out there. It could be Abu Dhabi, it could be Qatar, it could be a sovereign wealth fund, it could be a major corporation such as Dell. We don't know. Let me know your thoughts, family. Hey, y'all, shout out to the HODL Gang. That would cause Bitcoin to go to $5 million per coin. Because you better not be saying $5 there, bro. Dell to the moon and not to hell. Amen, Lasercat. To the moon. Infinity and beyond. Beyond infinity and gone. Let's go. And shout out to the Nipinator. We may get a Nipinator indicator. Just saying. Usually when we least expect it. And thought it was safe. Nipsey hit you in the face. Just slam. Dun-dun-na. Dun-dun-na. Let the boys be boys. The banks will not get better. They will get facts. Only going to get worse. 100% with you on that. I can't throw Bitcoin at the stripper pole, but I have nickels, dimes, and 50-cent rolls of pennies. That's hilarious. Yeah. I want that FDIC 100,000 insured sign that they have at the banks on every cashier's window as a survivor. Oompa loompa oompity doo. Oompa loompa doompa dee doo. I got another having for you. I say Mr. 100 is Pelosi. Just look at her trading record. It would be the best move of her life. That'd be hilarious, yo. Yeah. JV, what up? Are you ready for the pump? Oh, I'm ready for the pump. I was born ready, bro.
I've got another having for you.
Yeah, I believe my Noster is the same as my X, I think. So you should be able to find it. My X handle is Crypto News Yes. So you should be able to find it. We should be on Noster.
body D. Less mining rewards, more scarcity.
What do you get when the printer goes brr? Let me know. I think Dell bought the gateway and Compaq's computer companies. Oh, wow. T-Mobile is going to mine the Bitcoin soon.
What do you get when your printer goes brr?
Most local and regional banks were live, have been a word. Why would Coinbase offer zero fees if I trade in stable coins? Are they wanting me the dollars to go to? They probably have some government partnership with USDC. They're trying to push, my assumption.
Inflate supply like the Federal Reserve.
Now, I don't know if it's still this way, but a long time ago, Binance had zero trading fees for the most popular trading pairs of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, for example, you can trade Bitcoin for stablecoin or Bitcoin for Ethereum or vice versa. And there were zero trading fees. I don't know if that deal still exists. That was back when CZ was the actual CEO, but that was pretty lit. Shout out Binance. I mean, I think that's a great idea. Zero fees on the most common trading pairs would attract so much volume and people to the exchange. And then you can just charge your regular fees for everything else. But there should be no trading fees on Bitcoin. For Christ's sake, let's make it happen. But let me know if that's still a thing, because it used to be that way on Coinbase. Or not Coinbase, my apologies, on Binance.
You go down like a lead balloon.
You know how we call those ones holding fiat, JV? I know exactly what we call them, broski.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
What do we call them, folks? Market will follow the path of the maximum pain. Max pain. Probably dip quick, then buy it the frick up. Billions of longs and shorts will get wiped out. Yeah, market maker always wins. As long as Mr. 100 isn't North Korea. They not like us. They not like us.
That use fiat.
No, you can't say that, Darth, because now I have all the liability because I read exactly what you say verbatim. So now I said that. You're making me look bad around here. Blame Melda.
Currency as a store of value.
Welcome, everyone just joining the stream. We're about to dive into our feature story of the day. Make some noise if you're just joining us. Happy Sat Stack and Saturday. Let's get it.
We call them poor. We call them poor.
And I'll second that. Free Ross and free Assange. Let's freaking go. And while we're at it, free massage. A free massage for all the broskies. Let's go.
People that use fiat.
What do we call them? You nailed it. Great stuff. Worthy insights. Keep up the good work. Thank you, RJ. We're just getting warmed up. This is a 2-hour stream. And yeah, we're about to dive into the second half of the stream here, yo. So without further ado, now for our feature story of the day. Check it. Bitcoin can skyrocket nearly 300% from today's price action, according to the Skybridge Capital CEO, the one and only Anthony Scaramucci, aka The Mooch. Here's the timeline. I'm going to be breaking it down for you. And welcome everyone just joining the stream. It's good to see the fam in the building. Yeah, let's break it down. Skybridge Capital founder The Mooch is making a massive prediction for Bitcoin and Ethereum this cycle. That's right. Also have an Ethereum bonus prediction for you. In a brand new interview on the Unchained Crypto channel, Scaramucci says he believes Bitcoin can soar 300% and Ethereum 240% from their current values. So what does that tell us? He is more bullish on Bitcoin than Ethereum. Let's go. Quoting him here. I can only give you my guess for the market cap. And so our top. So I think we get to 10,000 to 12,000 on Ethereum. And I do think we get to somewhere between 170,000 and 250,000 on Bitcoin. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this prediction. He also predicts that the U.S. President Biden will win the re-election, oh my God, in November over Trump, and crypto assets will surge to new all-time highs afterward. Quoting him here, I think we'll see all-time highs for Bitcoin and other assets in this category during the second Biden administration. And I'm just going to stop right there. Please, God, don't let this man win another presidency. Please. There we go. And according to Scaramucci, one of the biggest bullish catalysts for Bitcoin this cycle could be the greater adoption of the top digital asset, by institutional investors. Quoting him here, the number one thing for me is somebody is going to declare Bitcoin an asset class. It'll be a consultant. These large pension funds, in order to preserve their jobs, go outside consultants and ask them for advice on asset allocation, who to put the money with, where to put the money, private equity, hedge funds, etc., stocks and bonds. And somebody is going to declare Bitcoin an asset class and then offer a suggestion that Bitcoin should be 1%-3% of an institutional tactical asset allocated portfolio. And when that happens, it's going to open up a huge vein of demand for Bitcoin. And I'm going to stop right there. In fact, more recently, I covered it in the show, as I reiterated. It was back in 2022. BlackRock, world's largest asset manager, they came out with a research report/study suggesting the ideal Bitcoin portfolio allocation to be 84.9%. So just let that sink in, because we're just talking a mere 1-3% of institutional assets going into Bitcoin. What would hypothetically happen if they actually followed BlackRock's recommendation of practically 85% family? You do the math. But nonetheless, back to the mooch. The state of Wisconsin, as you know, announced last month that they have about 160 million worth of Bitcoin at the price that they bought them at. The state of Wisconsin is saying, okay, this is going to be part of an asset allocated portfolio for institutions. And so if I am not long Bitcoin, I am short Bitcoin. And if I'm short Bitcoin and it's a high performing asset, my total portfolio may underperform my peer group. And I think that's happening, and that will create an acceleration of adoption and an acceleration upwards in price. So there you have it. Do you agree or disagree that Bitcoin can surge to $250,000 this cycle peak, potentially being next year? And what are your thoughts on his Ethereum projection of Ethereum rising between $10,000 to $12,000? Let me know, family, in that live chat. I personally think these are very simple targets that we can achieve very easily, considering what we have done in the performances of the previous cycles. So you already know, but I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your feedback. I want to know your projections. I want to know your predictions. I want to know your concerns and everything in between. Please drop me some comments, and welcome to the Q&A segment of the live show. Let's read all these comments. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. Drain the Swamp. 53, why would Coinbase offer zero fees if I trade stable coins? Are they a number of center? That's why. All crypto needs to be on the cold wallets before the elections. Buy your cold. Thanks for the reminder, Steve. Great lesson for everybody. Use a cold storage wallet to hodl your biddies, not your keys, not your cheese, meaning not your keys, not your coins. So if you actually hold or hodl your crypto on the exchange, they control your private keys. You got to keep that in mind. The mooch wants more Bidenomics. Paying for y'all. Apparently, Judson, apparently. If the government goes rogue, go BTC. Amen. BTC is the antidote to that rogue government. You know what I mean? LOL. AOC had a couple of hundred people at her rally today. Trump had thousands. That is wild. Salam, family. Shout out, Mohammed. Can I give a shout out to my daughter? 100%. Amira. Greatly appreciate you tuned in, and you have a fantastic father. So shout out to Muhammad, and shout out to my family out there in the Middle East. All is possible, JB, but first let's crack the 73 Gs. Oh, we'll crack 73 Gs. You just wait. We've already done it. 73.8 is the current high. We hit back mid-March, so that'll be easy peasy. 225,000 end of the year. 500 to 750,000 is a cycle peak. 100% with you on that, JC. Let's send it. In 4 weeks, we will not sleep as every night a pump watch. Oh, I am so excited for the pump watch because, number one, the pump watches are going to help our community grow like none other. We've done several here where there were 12 hours, 15 hours. We pull all-nighters. And this time, we're going to have original music 100% of the way, thanks to Chandy. So actually is a great reminder. Chandy, if you're watching this, I was going to reach out to you and request it, but if you're watching live, you'll get the request live. Please, in a Google Drive, put all of your original music that you have created for us thus far. And I'm going to put that into one long track that we can sample during these pump watches. So we can just have original music the entire pump watch, which will take it to the next level, which I'm looking forward to. So let's freaking go. Yeah, when we break back, smash 70 Gs, pump watches, get ready. We're going to pump the Bitcoin price. It's up to us. Let's make it happen. Rise to the sky. Shout out, Chandy. Just gifted 5 memberships. That's very kind of you. Wow. Congratulations, Steve. Great U.S. treasure hunt. Gray, Mindful Pig, and Matsky. We greatly appreciate all the new members and thank Chandy for hooking y'all up. Chandarella. Let's get it. Love the tunes. Can you play I Am Satoshi Nakamoto by Robert Mantra? Love the Bitcoin songs. Well, I have to download that. I don't have that prepped and loaded, so I can't play it on the spot. I can't do on-spot requests unless they're already loaded up. Crypto News Alerts Festival. Let's make it happen, Dank. Very kind of you. I'm getting lots of love, Chandy. We appreciate it. Salam, Mr. BTC. Shout out A51. Villain. Appreciate you as well. Roger that, Captain. Cheers. You guys are awesome. Let's go. But yeah, let me know in the polls if you haven't already participated. If you're watching on X, there's a poll right now on YouTube. And the question is, when did you get your first biddies? When you first buy Bitcoin? Was it in the era of 2022 to 2024? Was it between 2018 to 2021 or 2014 to 2017 or 2013 or before? Now, if you've purchased Bitcoin in 2013 or prior, I consider you an OG. That's right. Where my OGs at? Holla. 445 on X. Not too shabby. Thank you, X fam. We appreciate that. If everyone hits that repost button right now, we'll hit 1,000 like that, because that's how the algo works, fam. Hey, JB, hit the like and the subscribe, peeps. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Cheers, Pirate Mantra. Let's get it. Let's go. And how many of you enjoyed that full moon? Let us know.
We heard Kramer report that. He said, we bought more bags. Till we got a sword back.
You can't short your dork. We can't afford that. Wait for the pump to come. You should have bought that. Crypto to zero. You really thought that? I have one Bitcoin and negative 545 in my bank account. Not sure how I'm going to pay rent. You know what? Who cares? Who cares? You got the biddy is all that matters. Who cares about the negative balance of the bank? You know what you should do? Jamie Dimon? Bada boom, bada bing. Just saying. 2022, 2023 DC8 into Bitcoin. Right on that, sick. Thank you for sharing. Been homeless since, still haven't sold. Right on. I bought my first in 2015 and have been buying since then. Wow. JC next level. Bitcoin will pump once the hedge funds stop shorting the biddies. In the meantime, buy the dip. I bought 2018, 2021. Then I sold it like a freaking dumbass. It happens though, family. So at least you're in the game now. Let's have that 60 G's, baby. I mean, I thought you'd never ask. 60 G's, anyone?
Bitcoin, 60 G's, 60 G's. Buying opportunity for fifth level 60 G's. What do you think, JV? Oh, by the biddy. Who cares about a roaring kitty? Boring kitty, not me. I'm for the bitty. I'm for the nippinator, I'm for Nipsey, not for the weirdo Kit Kat kitty cat. The kitty cat, I'm for stacking the sats. Stack the sats, ain't no thing, baby. It's a chance to stack those sats. Chance to stack the biddies.
Stacking biddies. Let's go. Bitcoin will pump once the hedge fund. Yeah, man. You already know. On the other hand, things will start to turn around tomorrow. Bitcoin will hit 32. 32. You're dreaming, bro. And then it will Allah candle to 125 to 231. Get Muhammad just guaranteed it. Thank you for that guarantee. I'm skeptical, but nonetheless, 60 G's, baby.
Baby, you never heard about me with another coin. Bitcoin.
Scaramucci needs to stop the nonsense. We in the summertime just accumulate now by the dips. Yeah, and to add a little context. Previous presidency, Scaramucci worked for Trump for roughly 11 days, that ballpark, and he allegedly got fired. And since then, he's been going hard against Trump for obvious reasons. He despises him since getting fired by him. So I think that explains the bad blood there, just FYI. And I don't know what really went on behind closed doors, but...
Mine on my Bitcoin and my Bitcoin on my mind. 60 G's, 60 G's, buying opportunity. Bitcoin. But I don't sweat it because it's just pathetic to let it get me involved in that sell on the dip crowd, sell on the dip crowd, dip sell, dope sell, nope sell, no I won't Bitcoin sell. I'm no sellout. Bitcoin, Roger out, Roger out.
Gonna change all my family lives with the biddies. Can't wait for this pump. I cannot either confirm or deny that, but I did send you the check via the fax machine. I started collecting the sats September 2023. Now almost at 2 full Bitcoin till I lost them at sea. Womp womp. Another one bites the dust. And another one lost. And another one lost. And another wallet bites the dust. Cheers, Mark. Congrats. You can probably survive off the little bits of Bitcoin in the third world countries and scrape by in the boat accident. You nailed it. North of Chiang Mai. Ooh, I love Thailand, family. That was actually my favorite city in Thailand, Chiang Mai. Whoa, small world. Might need to pick up your brain. Pirate mantra. In England, $1,000 a month easy for a 1-bedroom. So expensive. Here it's $150 a month. Wow. So you're in, how long you been in Thailand, bro? Beautiful place to be. Sorry, you will never see a Bitcoin under 30,000. I agree with that. I dare say you may never see a Bitcoin again under 60 G's. 60 G's, a buying opportunity. Doing, doing, doing. Just saying.
Can't short your dork, we can't afford that. Wait for the pump to come, we should have bought that. Crypto to zero, they really thought that. Again.
Silly. Funnel your USD fiat toilet paper out of your bank and DCA into the Bitcoin and transfer your biddies to cold storage before it's too late. You have been warned. Sage advice there. That's sick. Buy dips, add to the bags. Take profits monthly for the living stuff. Let the biddies pay you. Buy low, sell high. Add rest and bags. Accumulate. Grow your bag and let it pay you. We're going to make a song out of that, Wisdom. Thanks for the wisdom. The new low is 45 now by the end of this run, and the new low will be 80 G's. Just my thoughts coming from Mr. Corvette. Please clue me into the boating accident joke. Moonstone. That's no joke. This chat cures my depression. Bada boom, bada bing. I love it. I live in the middle of the nowhere, and the rent here is close to $2,000 a month. Wow. That's pretty good. But then again, you're in the middle of nowhere. 2018 to 2020. I can't wait for JC to buy a property here in Puerto Rico. That'd be pretty lit. Have you thrown down the old school pump for the OGs? No, I got you, One House. This is dedicated to the OGs.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up.
I lost my biddies on a blind date. I lost my biddies on a parachute accident. No, and being honest, though, I lost all of my biddies in global warming. I thought global warming was a hoax. Apparently it's real. They got me.
Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers.
Yeah, and FYI, I appreciate that, Steve. You said JV got me through the years of the bear market. Now we're just here for the fun. Nothing you hear on this podcast, YouTube channel, Rumble stream, or X is financial advice. I'm no financial advisor. I'm just a dude with a Bitcoin cap and a microphone. This is for entertainment purposes only, FYI.
Anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance.
Shout out to all my criminals out there. You know, the real criminals, the banking cartels, the Jamie Dimons, the fraudsters, the hucksters, the flim-flam artist.
Criminals.
The largest corporate fine at the time.
I just live in south of Syria, making money from the U.S. government, then converting it to the sats. More power to you. Why bother? You already know. Here in the UK, the cops raided a house and stole his Bitcoin and got found out. Yeah, down with corrupt cops. I'm glad they found out and busted him. Good. I hope he rots in a prison. I lost my Bitcoin in a rocket accident. They went all the way to the moon. If you guys like anti-Bill Gates music, check out our song. Oh, I actually do like anti-Bill Gates musics. Hudson, Florida. Shout out Ray. Hudson. Shout out to my Hudson High Cobras and my Cougars. The middle school I went to was Hudson, and it was the Cougars. And the high school is the Cobras. If you don't know, now you know. I love the dips to add to the biddy. Embrace all the dips, add to the bag, accumulate the biddy. Let it pay your bills. Amen. Lost my biddies when I rolled dankness herb with the Bible paper. Rolling ganja from Bible paper. See how hard Allah could take us through the eyes of Christ, Sean, Elijah, Jacob. Rest in peace, Big Pun. Those are some big pun bars. One of my favorites. Dead in the middle of Little Italy. Little did we know that we riddled some middlemen who didn't do diddly. Classics. What are your thoughts on selling a Bored Ape at a 50% loss and converting it? Probably not a bad idea. I don't think they'll ever bounce back to where they once were. In my opinion, I can be wrong, not financial advice, but I don't think it's such a loss 50%. Some of these NFTs have lost 99.99% of their value, and some of them will never recover. So I think that might be a smart move. What does the crypto fam think regarding that? Already almost 500 people on X. Shout out to the X fam. We're live and in the flesh right now on X, Rumble, and YouTube. In fact, I think we're going to end the YouTube stream and we're going to continue uncensored, extended party / show. So that's what we're going to do. Yes, rest in peace, Big Pun. He was actually one of my favorite rappers growing up. He repped the Bronx, but obviously his blood was Boricua here in Puerto Rico. So he gets a lot of love out here as well. One of the greats, one of the best lyricists of all time. Dude, at one point, I think weighed 700 pounds. He died of a heart attack. Crazy. But nonetheless, the legend continues. Shout out Big Pun. And shout out to his entire family, his kids. His son is also a rapper. He's pretty good, actually. And I believe Pun's real name was Christopher Rios. So shout out Christopher Rios. Rest in peace. But anyways, family, here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue with the uncensored version of the pod, exclusive on the Rumble. So head on over to Rumble right freaking now. And let's get ready to Rumble.
Hey, someone, give me the time. Did I hear someone say that it's rummy rumble time? Bitty bitty up at TPA.
Let me know when the YouTube stream is officially over on your end, so I know for sure, and that way I can play some music and all that fun stuff.
Rumble time, let's go see it there. It's such a great show. We'll talk about what we want without care. Let's say bye 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 to you two. Run, don't walk. We love our
YouTube stream should be ending any moment.
Go over to Rumble, don't stumble.
But you gotta get the freak out of here. Just saying. So head on over to Rumble. It's rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. Again, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. And let's continue with the uncensored version of the pod. Let's go. Couldn't be more happy right now, yo. This is like
YouTube time is all in the past for today anyway. Now we're heading over to chat with our family at the Daily Rumble party. Hurry on over so we can freestyle chat. We'll get there fast, then we'll take it slow. We'll talk to JV, light some sage, and get on a roll. Let's go say what we want to say and play. I love to play. This is the best part of my day. Rumble time. It's Crypto News Alerts, uncensored fun time. Rumble time is party time. It's not censor time. It's free speaking time. No thought or speech censoring, just free speech defending. It's happy Rumble time. Time to Rumble time. Rumble time.
Deuces YouTube fam, we just switched it over to the Rumble. We did the live poll. I'll read